Welcome to Peden Stadium, Athens, Ohio, home to the Bobcats of Ohio U. We're looking forward to a full house and a terrific game in this one. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Troy Trojans, taking on a team from the MAC, the Ohio Bobcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Bobcats will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Trojans offense will start this game off. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need it.
Scanning the field, it's Crowder. Fires to the tight end. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. And to keep this opening drive going, they'll need to convert 3rd and 1. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the move, it's Owen. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. So the Ohio Bobcats offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Complete, and looking for enough for the first down. And the Bobcats will call on their punt team. Bringing it back, it's Ross. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looking for a block. It's Owen. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Trying to get to it. And And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
After the big first down sack, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Caught. Still on his feet at the 45. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. The Bobcats will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Catch in the middle. It's Connor. Showing off that weight room work as he gets across the 20 and up to the 22. They go to the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ross. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give is to Taylor. At the 45, on his way. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Pulls it and fires to the left. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Crowder. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dialing up a second down pass play. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a third and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Feeling some heat. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Unloads it left. It's complete. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Back to throw, it's Crowder. He's got his man. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Dalton. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. He caught it. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll go with the running game on 4th down here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Trojans. Well, somebody's been doing their box jumps.
You ain't lying. Getting up in the air. Hey, listen, I'm taking a picture of that, saving it. That might be my screensaver on my phone. That vertical way up in the air.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep.
10, Ohio, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Give to the single back. Tackled after picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Unloads to the right. Finds a man by himself. The expressway is wide open. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Hold him.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense getting set for 1st down. Gives it to the back on the draw. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air, it's Navarro. Firing to the right, complete. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. The Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. Makes one man miss. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. He'll pull it on the read. And the ball's on the ground. He picks it up, still on his feet. And the Bobcats with the 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Hunt. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. He'll keep it himself. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll try the run. They stripped it out. Scoops it up, still a live ball. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
One thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up, and the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the field goal unit is on the field. Field goal is good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. The Trojans moving quickly to the line.
And the offense has found a lot of success throwing to this guy out of the slot. He's done a nice job working the middle of the field, winning his one-on-one matchups, and this quarterback really feels a good rhythm when he's looking his way.
And this junior loves to show off that big arm. He's got it on the right.
I really like the slot receiver, and I understand he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he just runs really good routes, and he's always under control. He can run option routes. He can run double moves. He does a great job cutting, and he's dangerous after the catch. Nice weapon to have work in the middle of the field.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Finds his tight end.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. They can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early enough.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
They'll try to tack one more on their score.
For the extra point.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the ground with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. The inside handoff. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knock that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. Takes the handoff. It's Hunt. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They'll snap it from the 26 on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Short gain on the play before he slides. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Handoff from the shotgun. Headed to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the 2nd level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. And the capper came on the run to the end zone from the 13. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he makes the catch inside the 20. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. And the Trojans want to pick up the tempo. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Pulls it in. It's Connor. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Fights his way ahead. They get him down after a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 12. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. They're trying to get to it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And they get the sack, but they knew it was a pass. You go nickel, you're bringing more speed on the field, more DBs. You let the pass rush eat. Everybody communicates, right? Like, you understand by formation, by tendency, they're throwing the football. Nice job by the defense understanding what the offense was trying to do.
And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And he's already 1 for 1, so this time he'll try to put one through from 39 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Troy, 20. Ohio, 10.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Pearson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is the type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down 10. You keep being you, keep being aggressive.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. To the air, it's Navarro. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. He'll do it himself. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes second down. He's looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Owen. And he's down right there. Picked up a few, but still some work to do to get a first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Getting some heat. Buys a little time with his feet. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Got him downfield. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
When you're running 4 verts like this, I look at the safeties. Like, where is the safety? Can I look him off a little bit and then find my matchup and zing the ball in there? Great job by the offense, spacing the field, running those verticals down the field.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio! What an impressive individual display. What speed by this quarterback.
And this defense, they were scared to death of this guy. I mean, they knew they had their hands full trying to stop him. It's one thing to do it in practice and draw it up on a board. Everybody thinks they've got a shot, but until you get out on the field, until you feel this guy's speed, you realize right away that it's going to be a long game.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. An 84-yard drive there. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone.
17.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to after that return at the 22. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Comes out throwing on first down. That pass is incomplete. Line getting set on second down. Off play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Connor. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. He's going to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Now on second down after the incompletion. Back to pass, it's Crowder. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Third down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Trojans will punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch called for and made. The offense set for a first down play. Looking to move it through the air. Coming after it. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. And the Trojans have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll go to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. It's complete. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. They'd love to make this short field pay off. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Troy.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. At the 35, he's got room. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking downfield, it's Navarro. Looking deep down the right side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Athens, Ohio for an entertaining first half than you? Here's a quick recap. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole, This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to our men at Peden Stadium.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops, Palmer, and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Got it in the middle. It's Harris. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
The Bobcats are marching down the field. He'll pull it on the read. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. He leaves it with his back. And the Bobcats are stopped, but not before getting the first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. They'll ride the hot hand. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Shoots it to the left. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. They think there's room to run to the right here. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They give it to him again. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. To the air. It's Navarro. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great...
Makes the grab down the left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Troy! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the 3rd quarter, march it down the field, and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Still running up the 40. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Fast motion from the offense. They'll run it. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll leave it with him. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. He lofts one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Bobcats decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. Off the play fake on 1st down. Going over the top. Got his man downfield. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Hey, it's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance. And I mean, you got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You got to work the perimeter to both sides, but you got to let the defense know, too, that you're not afraid to go over the middle, and they did right there.
The Trojans want to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Crowder. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
After the big 1st down sack for the D, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Handoff to the single running back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. From the gun, give on the inside. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. The give out of the gun. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
The give to the tailback. Tackle is made after the 1st down.
Well, they get another big run for a 1st down, and if you're on offense, you love the way your offensive line is blocking early in this game. They are getting tremendous movement, and they're making life pretty easy for these running backs right now.
And the Bobcats are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Hunt. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
When I'm a cornerback and I'm playing zone and specifically cover 3, I got deep 3rd of the field, right? The defense is going cornerback in deep 3rd, other cornerback in deep 3rd, safety in the middle of the field. So I got to get deep, make sure I'm playing my zone. He does an unbelievable job understanding that, playing zone, breaking on the football, going and getting that INT.
Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? To throw, it's Crowder. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt. And you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open. So I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
The Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. The run from the shotgun. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll run play action. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. They're bringing heat. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Out of the gun to give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. The play-action fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Dalton. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That makes the score. Troy, 37, Ohio, 20.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. Lets it fly. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Navarro. He'll take another shot here. Makes the catch down the right side. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. That's caught. It's Owen. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Throws to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. Now from inside the red zone. Catch in the middle. It's Harris.
The pass on 1st down was caught by the receiver. He's brought down at the 10-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The aerial assault continues. Grab near the marker. It's Dennis. Touchdown, Bobcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. Looking for blockers. And the returner will be brought down. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Higgins. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Taylor has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Handoff from the gun. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Trojans are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a first down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. They'll go with a direct snap. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Off play action on 1st down. Finds the tight end. They get him down after he makes the catch. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The give is to Taylor. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Makes the catch on the left. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Trojans.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Here comes the two-point try. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Little too much juice on that one from the junior. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Troy, 46. Ohio.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ohio U offense returns to the field. Trying to get to him. Dumps it off in the flats. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Bobcats want to move quickly.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
So what do they have for third and short from their own 23? From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
He'll just keep slinging it. Looking down the middle. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The incompletion brings up a second down. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Dennis. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Ohio.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop him.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits the uprights. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. So guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
No doubt the offense at this point of the game with the lead late, they're going to try and run the football, and they're going to try and bleed the clock. They need all ball carriers to stay in bounds to keep this clock ticking, just like that guy did there.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. On first down, here comes this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got an open man. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to throw, it's Navarro. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy. And it doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's run or who's been covering him. They just can't stop him.
They'll throw it on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. And the comeback is on.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. How in the world did the offense retain possession? Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee.